Alright, well. Anyways. Yeah, RE4 won't be coming out until like another 2 hours from now, I think, or it's close to an hour. So yeah, I figured we would mess around for the time being. And yeah. Here, let me just change the camera angle. Wow. Look at that. Great. Customers can now see the bottoms of my sleeves. Oh, that's great. Okay. Anyways, I got some stuff here. Might as well actually... Hey, you know, how about we just open this thing up? Yeah, let's do that. I have like a really belated Christmas present I haven't actually opened. That I totally didn't wrap myself. So let us do the unwrapping. How the fuck... How do you even open this? So taped on both sides. Okay. I forgot to actually bring my cutting blade up here. So you're gonna have to deal with me. Oh, okay. No, I pried it open. So what did I gift myself that I totally don't remember? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Great. Man, I forgot that I gifted myself the Kamen Rider. What was it? Oz. What was it? Tajo no Combo Eternity. Yeah. Yeah, let me actually get this thing opened up for you. Hold up. I got this. I gotta say though, this box, it ain't Toku Tuesday. Nah, it's Toku Thursday. Let's go. Besides Destiny, and actually, no, I don't think you show up for those. Man, no one tells Zero Master that I'm doing this. I'm opening this right now. Actually, no. Let's get the lighting on. Better. Oh, that's actually really cool. They have like a box at the bottom. Look at that. I didn't notice that. I sadly cannot translate. Actually, no, I can translate it. Hold on. Shut the mate. We have technology. I could just take a photo. Does it translate it? Do I need to turn on lighting? SH figure art real bonus. Okay, it's not. I'm just gonna open up the one that's on my Google Translate. I don't know, their photo thing is way easier to use. There. This figure is made from true bones engraving method that reproduces the appearance of a hero with a skeletal model as the core in a pursuit of a real feeling. I don't know if that translated correctly. I guess if anyone wants to leave a translate, I don't know if I can really put it up in good quality. If anyone wants to translate it, feel free to leave that in the comments below. But yeah, I have to say, this has to be like one of the best forms I've ever seen for like an anniversary rider. This is beautiful. This truly is. Like, yeah. And also, I gotta say, the reason why I say this box is unique is because I might as well spoil one of the other things I have on the side here. I got like another figure art, Kamen Rider Black, from the remake, since they also did one for another Showa series, like Kamen Rider Amazon Riders. Yeah, pretty good. You go check it out. But yeah, these boxes, like, they open from the side, And that's pretty much how like the majority of SH figure arts have been. In fact, might as well spoil another. We've got this Common Rider demons, and yeah, those just open from the side as well. So yeah, that's how you know this is quality shit right here. I'm surprised this wasn't premium Bandai, honestly, when I remember pre-ordering it. I think I was actually very lucky to pre-order this last second on the Big Bad Toy Store. Not that I'm sponsored by them or anything, but hey, I buy a bunch of their products. So yeah, I'm going to check this out. Probably pose them. Oh, okay, that's neat. The arms actually are in a separate slot. They don't normally do that. They usually bundle them with the hands, not arms. But yeah, honestly, beautiful looking. Like, goddamn. This reminds me of like Kamen Rider X-Aids, Hyper Muso Tenchi. I forgot what the name of that form was. The gold one. Hyper Mutaki, yes. But yeah. Alright. Plastic comes off pretty easily. That's good. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know the symbol pops out. Oh shit. That is actually. Oh, okay. Did they seriously make it combinational with other? Because that's the thing with the that's like the gimmick thing. O's is like 3 pieces. I just sadly own the other SH figure art of O's. This is technically my first one outside of a model kit I've built on stream like a year or two ago, or half a year ago. So yeah, that's neat. Belt feels really loose though, not gonna lie. You see that looseness? Yeah, that's oof. Guessing that was intentional? I'm gonna hook that back on him. That magnet? That's a weird locking mechanism. It feels like a magnet right there. But yeah, honestly, I love them. I found some fan art if you want to go check out the Pixiv. Yeah, I just love this form. Now this is the final form for O's, in my opinion. Oh, I don't even have the image redeems. 1 second, I'll go pick those up. Let me quickly do that. Yeah, the live action stuff is still a work in progress, so I can easily paste it. There you go. It's up there now. Okay, one thing I'm going to have to do is get the core medals in this. That's going to be a little bit tricky. Not going to lie. I might just keep them in the box. Because there's another thing I pre-ordered which hasn't came in yet, which is supposed to be like these feather things. That's supposed... I think it was like a stand actually for this. So maybe I'll take all the plastic off of him for sure. But yeah, yeah. Okay, almost got all the plastic off. There we go. That's pretty nice. Are these posable? They feel bendable, but I don't want to accidentally break it. I don't think so. They seem movable, but yeah. Yeah, I don't want to break them. These look fragile. These look like they'll break. Yeah. Pretty neat, though. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, so looking at the visor... Oh, wow, I didn't know that. So the visor has, like, a clear layer of plastic over it. Okay, that's actually neat. So it's like a literal visor. Okay, so it's like a literal helmet, actually. Wow. Did not know that. What pose should I put this in? I guess the pose of him just standing there works. But wait, is there an attachment for the armlet part? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I see the hole. So you can easily attach this thing. Okay, cool, it actually has a ball joint. That is great. There we go, snaps on flawlessly. Which way does it actually go? Does it go this way? Let me check. Does the handle go that way? It does, I think. Yeah, it does. It does actually go that way. Okay, that's cool. Might swap out the hands though, to some open hands. I usually like that. Okay, there we go. Let me do that. How easy do these pop out? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh wow, the ball joint on these are pretty good. It's not those ball joints that usually bend. I usually hate those. Come on. There we go. It's one of those semi-stiff ball joints, I want to say. Okay. Here comes a tricky part. Trying to get, like, metals, which are these tiny little pieces that can easily be lost, dropped, or gone. Oh, and they only give me 3. The other 3... Oh, actually, no, they give me 4 red core metals. And 3 of these Onk metals. Ooh. Gonna have to be careful with these. Do I have a pair of tweezers around? I swear I thought I did. Yeah, I'll be. Hold on. But I want to be careful actually. This is some really delicate shit right here. Okay. I think this will be good. So. Yeah. Besides, I got an apron to catch it. Actually, you know what? No, let me go get my cutting tools. Let me go do that real quick. 1 second. I was gonna like pinch it off with the tweezers, but no, that's not gonna work. I'm just being a dumbass right now. Okay. Okay, so for some reason, let me actually see if these work. Because I couldn't find my snippers, but I did have my like really sharp knives. I'm gonna try to make a quick cut. Okay, no, that works. That actually works. Okay, let me switch over. I just don't want to drop these tiny pieces. So I'm just doing it under the apron. Come on. I think I can twist it off. There we go. There's a more smoother twisting it off. Ah, oh, these are so tiny. These are tweezers. Beautiful. Okay, let me put the first core metal in the belt. I'm having a bad memory of when I was trying to do this with the Kamen Rider Revices stamps. Oh no, they go in. Oh, that feels loose. No, they're secured. They're better. Yeah, no, they're honestly way more secured because okay, I can show you this off to the side I had. Yeah, this thing, this fucker, you can see the tiny little stamp right there. Yeah, that thing like flicked off when I was trying to readjust the hand one time, and I was lucky enough to find it like underneath one of my cables on my floor. Yeah, not bad. Alright, let me just go and get the other ones out. Also, I think I'm supposed to put, yeah, I'm supposed to put his round scanner thing on the side of his belt. There we go. Just twist this part off. Come on. There we go. Alright. The tweezers, because they're so small. There. Then insert the core metal. Oh wow, that slides in really nicely. Yeah, just never have this figurine upside down. I'm afraid these will like probably just slip out. So it doesn't look. No, they look like. No, you can definitely take them out. I can see the window to do that. Okay. One more core metal. It's interesting how apparently, I don't know if you can kind of see this. They have like the red, yellow, green hue on one side, but then the other side. Is my stream dying? Okay, we're live. Sorry. I just saw it go red for a second, but yeah. That for like 3 seconds and went back. Yeah, I noticed that. I dropped a couple of frames and I was concerned. But yeah, thanks for letting me know, Renji. Alright. I'll get this out in a split second. Oh wow. That went through like butter. Speaking of butter, did you customers know you could save 60% off if you use my HelloFresh sponsor link? Yeah. It's right up there, right there. Look at that. Yeah. While I'm doing this, might as well do an advertisement thing. 'Cause yeah, as a streamer, we gotta promote stuff. So go to HelloFresh, use the code that has the word POG, HF99515, and yeah, get some good food. Get some noms. You're saving 60% off. That's probably less than what you pay for at the grocery store. With my experience, I actually was cooking like the last meal kit I had yesterday. Funny enough. And yeah, it was pretty good, honestly. Like, I was pretty much cooking this pork and what else was it? Pork and carrots, and had this really nice sauce. I forgot what the name of it was, but yeah, I was like cooking late at night, and listen, the instructions are great. It's just my fault that when I was cooking the sauce, I accidentally left it on high on the stove, and so when I poured the sauce in, I forgot, like, oh right, it's a liquid sizzle when they're on the stove. No, it's fine. I was able to tune it back down to the medium as it said in the instructions. So hey, don't be like me. Read the instructions from HelloFresh. They're great. They give you the right proportions and stuff like that. Or unless you're like me, that just chops up everything and tosses it in. But yeah, also there was like some really good rice, and they gave you like perfect instructions on how to boil them. Like honestly, I would recommend just keep the instructions. Just make sure you don't get them dirty, like what happened to me. And now there's like food stains on the instructions, which is like a reminder of my cooking. So yeah. Yeah, you customers can do that now for 60% off your first box, by the way. Yes. Plus the free shipping. I should really be using the tweezers when it comes to this last core metal. Anyways. Hopefully that was a good mini ad segment. Oh, there we go. It locks in. Or kind of not really locks in, but like clicks in. That's very nice. You customers probably can't see it. Or no, you customers can kind of see it. You can see them. Yeah, that's nice. On my like very shitty webcam overhead. See, the good camera is for my tracking or for me. But yeah, just use a shitty one for my bird's eye perspective for live action segments. Okay, one other thing I need to do now that I got the core metals done. Yeah, I'm not gonna load this thing with the other. I don't know, can I? I forgot. I think this thing can open actually. Oh yeah, shit, it can. I forgot this thing can open. I forgot. Oh yeah. This is where you put all the red core metals. I don't know. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this thing doesn't have enough slots for it. If they only gave me 4. Was I supposed to get more, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it has room for 7 actually. See that? Look at that. It's kind of weird angle to put the camera at. Alright, let me get that little bit right here. Thing that goes across his belt and then goes ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Slide that in. Oh, that fits in so well. That's like for Commodore Decade when he has that like little Decade card holder book. It just fits in perfectly. These things supposed to be they feel movable actually from side to side. I think they're supposed to move out from the side though. But yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I don't think the belt was pushed on properly or something. Anyways. This is pretty neat. Sure, why not? We'll get the rest of the core metals out, and I gotta see if these things are loose or not. Otherwise, I'll just leave them in the box. I mean, honestly, if it's probably we'll just never remember to open that segment. I gotta say, out of like all the SH figure art stuff I have still in the box, I feel like this is the one that's probably going to take the longest because of the little pieces it has. I know the other ones don't really have that outside of Kamen Rider Demos with his stamp. I didn't actually end up buying the Kamen Rider Vice though, with my I think call him Kamen Rider Revi. Because yeah, I don't know. Like I did like Vice as a character, but I didn't feel like buying two SH figure art. It felt like buying the main rider. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, let me see if these things actually fit. And how well do they fit? They actually fit, actually, you know, AO, these things actually fit in pretty well. Oh, that is actually a pretty solid. See, look at that. See, look. No falling. Oh, that's amazing. It fits in so well. Sheesh. Okay, this might explain the gap. If I were to put in, if I skip by one circle, 1, 2, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know why they only gave me 4 red core medals for like something that's more than 4. Okay. Ooh. I mean, not gonna lie, this would be easier if I had my snipper clipper things. But sadly, I lost them. I mean, honestly, the previous pair I had, I don't know, something about that pair just kept, oh fuck. Oh, you see, chat, this is why I wear an apron. This is why I fucking wear an apron. Ah, man. Okay, now it's fit snug in now, but man. Actually, hold on. What if I try skipping a single... Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad, actually. Doesn't make sense because there will be like 2 more gaps. I don't know the proper order these things were supposed to be placed in. Alright. Let me see in the back of the box. What does it actually say? They don't even show the core metals in the thingy. Oh, okay then. Oh, that dropped. That fell. So I'm placing them together. I don't know how many times my apron has saved me from little pieces dropping. Like, holy shit. Like the second time already today. You're literally on the side right there. Hmm. Okay, last one. And then we'll finally be done. Yeah, at this point I'm just putting them together. And then close it, and I guess if I had more core metals, I could have placed it in here. Sadly, I don't own any other O's SH figure art, so I'm going to leave that closed and never open that ever again. Just want to make sure that's shut. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Surashi. That pose he gave. Let me look at the back of the box because I don't want to look up the clip online. Okay, so it's more of like a lean off to the side. I wonder if I can mimic that. Obviously, because I'm literally looking at the figure on the box. Man, I swear his boots are spiky. I didn't know he had these spiky boots because, like, when I was drawing, like, O's Eternity, I couldn't see the boots, so I just chalked it up as them reusing, like, another type, which I think they did, actually, if I remember correctly. Because there was Super O's from that one crossover with Forze. Which, yeah. That was pretty cool. And that was like back then, that was O's quote-unquote final form back then. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that's fine, as you can see. It's hard to do it with the overhead camera, but yeah, I'm gonna put everything away now. Still gotta say though, I did actually recently pre-purchase the newest Kamen Rider because currently, as the time of the stream, Kamen Rider Geats is airing, and yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, I've been having a habit of like buying the SH figure art of like the main rider base or first form, and so here I have this 01. My saber is actually on the shelf. I didn't feel like having them on my desk, and then I got Revice, which I showed earlier. You know, that's... Well, actually, why did I even leave him in the box? Oh, boy, up here. I think I'll probably put him next to my Grand Zio, honestly. Oh man, he has a lot of loose parts. Like, right here, it feels loose. These parts feel so damn loose. Look at that. Look at that wiggle. I'm going to guess they did that for posability. Yeah, it looks like they did that for posability, because like even like the foot right here can bend, which I don't really want to do that with that spiky. Actually, it doesn't. The bend's not that much with the spiky bit. It's a very short bend. I don't want to scratch up my tablet. Let's place them off to the side like this. Yeah, I forgot to remove my tablet since this was like a, I don't know, it was unplanned. But I wanted to try out something casual. So yeah, there we go. Put the boy right there. Probably going to get knocked over by my mouse wire. Great. Okay. Over something else. That's fine. Luckily, it didn't hit my monitor. Oh, there was even a pamphlet. I just realized. Wow. Oh yeah, I was right about O's. He did have 3 parts to be removed. Nice. What? Oh, oh my god. Who sent Destin to, or did Destin? Did you send Zero a clip? Because I get Zero in my DMs being like, "You son of a bitch." I thought I told him I pre-ordered that like last minute on the Big Bad Toy Store. No. Well, I just got a DM from Zero being like, "You son of a bitch," and just a clip labeled, "I can't believe you do this." Like, go mad, Zero. I had this wrapped up. Apparently I gifted myself this for Christmas and I forgot. I know. How could I forget my own Christmas? I think I was doing something else on Christmas. I think it was the night before Christmas and I was like doing something on stream. Yes, I'll see you for the next Christmas stream where I drink eggnog for the first time. I have actually never had eggnog, by the way. Never had it. Like, yeah. Actually kind of weird having movable hands. When the customers can see them, actually. So it's like when I'm talking, I can just like... How do I say? Just gesture? Yeah. And yeah. You get to see the sleeves for the first time, actually. I don't think customers ever seen these sleeves for the first time. Yeah, because in the previous live action streams, it wasn't equipped. I mean, I wasn't equipped. You know, it was either one or the other. But yeah, I recently found out a compromise that could work. I just take half the torso and dress it up. You customers figure out the context yourself. Anyways. How long was that? That took me like half an hour to open that. We'll leave the box down here. Or no, I don't want to leave that right there. I'll leave it on the floor. That's where I leave everything. So, next one. I'm sure you will enjoy eggnog. I've never I rarely drink milk nowadays. So yeah, maybe. Anyways, we got the Kamen Rider Black from Kamen Rider Black Sun. I haven't actually seen Kamen Rider Black Sun. It's funny because like for any customers that are wondering, and like I can show you if you would like. Like I can do like a brief explanation of what this is. This is pretty much a remake of one of the early Showa era shows back in the 1900s of Kamen Rider. I forgot what year Kamen Rider Black was, but yeah, then many years later they decided apparently they were like, hey, why don't we make an adult version of the show, pretty much just aging up the show and just making it for like literally the audience that used to grow up with it. And so they pretty much went ahead and made Kamen Rider Amazon Riders, and it's on Amazon Prime. Funny enough, it's funny to think about it. Like literally, you have the show named Amazon Riders on Amazon Prime Video, share, whatever. And yeah, it's pretty good, honestly. Like, yeah, I totally recommend you customers check it out. I think one of my moderators actually checked it out that, yeah, doesn't even like watching Kamen Rider with me. I can tell you it doesn't have a consistency of milk, so you would commonly drink. Okay. Is it like heavy cream or something? I can't say if I had that. I'm just going to use the knife to open this since I have the proper tools now. There we go. It's actually pretty cool now that I think about it. I should show you customers the box. Look at this. You got Black Sun sticking his head out like that in the back. Yeah, that's really clever actually. This is why I like to keep the boxes of these SH figure arts, because they have a really nice design, and I don't like messing that up. But yet again, I don't really like messing anything up that I owned. Like, for example, my manga. Like, I remember when I was, I think, a young maiden back in high school, I used to know this one weeaboo, and oh my god, he treated his manga like so horrible. Like, holy shit, I think one of the covers were torn, and oh my god, it was... Yeah, I treat my manga well. I treat my manga as if it was brand new. Oh shit, I take that back. This fucker has so many small parts. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, this is like more Bugman. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. One moment. Otomate. Come back to the cafe. I gotta show you customers something. Speaking of Kamen Rider Black, I actually have them right here. Take them off the shelf. I can give you customers a comparison, because I actually do have Kamen Rider Black from the original. Man, he's dusty. Yeah, from the original show. So this is what he used to look like. Yeah, and wait till we get this boy out. That's like one thing I like about Kamen Rider. They actually are able to age the designs really well. Especially when it comes to remaking a show and just making it really dark. There we go. Oh wow, that is. Oh, he still got the antennas. Oh, look at the boy. You can see him better in the lighting. Look at him. Man, he went full bug design. He's like one of those really sick figures. I think SIC. Yeah. Yeah, if you look up SIC Kamen Rider, you can see some really realistic looking designs of these. But yeah, no, everything from like the belt design, it's great. Like, goddamn. If we compare it to the old Showa show back then, when things used to look pretty smooth. This helmet design was like a very common thing. And you can see it evolve into this. God damn. Makes me really wish I didn't miss out on the Amazon SH figure arts, because those probably were really dope. But hey, at least I was able to make it for the Kamen Rider Black one, and now I have like two black. Or I have Kamen Rider Black and Kamen Rider Black Sun. How does this arm bend? The hell? Holy shit, these are stiff. These are like the most stiffest joints I've ever seen. What even are these joints? Holy shit, the arm. Okay, so here's a funny. Interesting. Oh, that's actually a really cool detail. So you can't really see it, but I hope your stream goes out. Oh, thank you, Sloppy Stuff. But yeah, you can't really see it, but you can see like the brown part. There's like lines on this one, and it's actually similar on this one, on this joint. But yeah, that's neat. Where are the shoulder pads for? Did it come with any instructions? No, this one didn't actually. Are these shoulder pieces? I do not even know. dang. I really gotta watch the show sometimes this week. I've been missing out. Okay, okay, so the shoulders can actually... They do have their own bending joint. I can kind of see it bend, but yeah. They do protrude out a little bit. Anyways, that's dope. Yeah. Alright. I don't know if I'll mess around with any of the other stuff that's currently on this. Like, it's just mostly hands and a couple of parts that I don't know where it goes. They really wish to give me instructions for this. Yeah, I don't see any holes to poke anything in. I'm going to presume all this stuff is weapons. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Okay, I'm going to have to look up a picture of this real quick. 1 second. Okay, let me look at some images of this thing. How is this supposed to work? Okay, I know that piece is the sword. Oh, for some reason there's even a bigger version of this? There's even a wider version. That comes with like an entire base. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at some images of the figure art and I'm not seeing anything on attachments. Yeah, it really doesn't look like it, huh? Oh wait, actually, you know what? Okay, those things, okay, so those things on the back actually go... Got it, so here, let me come back here. Okay, so they actually go behind. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So they cup around, they go around the shoulder. Okay, I think that's the only attachment because everything else seems to be additional shoulder pads or, yeah, hands. So we'll move on to our last Kamen Rider. Come on. Oh. This thing is not going in. Or maybe because I'm not angling it. Okay, yeah, it's because I'm not angling it. Yeah, these bits are really pointy, by the way. It's like, I should be using my tweezers for this shit. Okay, it should be in now. Yep. Looks to be in. They don't feel loose. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, just, yeah, there's this, you can barely see it. It's like 2 back parts. Which honestly, it looks like it could have been just part of the figure. I don't know why they made that necessary to attach. But yeah, everything else about it is just true Bugman. It is just, honestly. Truly. They went from Bugman to Bugman. Just, yeah. It's uncanny and I can't wait to have these two next to each other on my shelf. In fact, I recently bought some more shelves because I need more shelf space. So yeah, I like keeping all the little bitties in the box. Oh wait, I have this upside down. I don't even think this one I bought even came with the weapon. Now that I think about it, I forget. Did I buy this used or something? Maybe I bought this one used or secondhand. There we go. No, that was good. Next, SH figure art. Kamen Rider Demons, like one of my favorite Revice riders. Like, I just liked his design. I mean, like everyone else said, it reminds them of Spider-Man. And yeah, this is pretty much the closer we're gonna get to a Kamen Rider Tokusatsu like Spider-Man. Because who knows if he'll show up in the Spider-Verse. Like, yeah, Japanese Spider-Man. That'll be great, honestly, though. We just haven't seen any teaser shots. But I think people have pointed out in that really big image that he was there in the background. Because they were able to tell because he's the only one that actually has like really squinted eyes on his mask. Oh wait, does this even come with his... Oh, it even comes with his phone gun. Nice. Okay. There's not really much to this, actually. I just gotta... Actually, you don't even need to actually plug in... Yeah, because unlike the Revice, which I actually knocked over on the side over there, yeah, this one doesn't even plug it in. The stamp is just used as just like a thing for right there. I don't know if they leave it placed on there. I don't know if you can. I don't think you have to, but... Okay, you place it on the side, it looks like. Yeah, because there's a side belt where you can place the stamp. But let me actually... Before I place on the stamp, let me pull these plastic bits off. They're kind of funny. I don't think my Kamen Rider Black Sun had any plastic pieces protruding from it. I just always hate pulling the ones from the waist because who knows if there'll be like a piece of plastic stuck in it if you pull it off wrong. But yeah, no, Kamen Rider Demos, he's great. I love the spider web over his torso. Just a really good design, honestly. Like, I like how both shoulders, which is completely different. Though, I do gotta say, posing is limited with this side of the arm, it looks like, compared to this side. But yeah, everything else is great, though. Like, I like the leg printing and stuff like that. It's great. Like, this actually reminds me of, like, the iron spider suit that Tom Holland had in his Spider-Man movies. Yeah. Because of course they weren't going to do the original Iron Spider for the movies. Come on, it's Hollywood. It's like, if they don't recognize it looking like Spider-Man, which makes me wonder what the heck they're going to do for the next movie with the symbiote. Because obviously that was confirmed. So yeah. Alright. What poses does he go in? Okay, I don't think I need to change the hands. The hands are fine as they are, so no need to. But I'm going to try to pose them. It kind of has his like legs bending like this. Oh, fuck. I knocked over both Black Sun and Black. Ah. I'm surprised I haven't actually damaged anything. Okay, that's the thing about like the bending the figures. Gotta like make sure they actually balance well. I don't know, some figures I have that can just balance on the get-go, but some other ones, like for example my 01 SH figure art, that's like, it has wonderful balance if you just stand them up straight. But I don't know, I think I'll just have him do his other pose, I think was in the show. think he holds his belt like this. I could be wrong. I might mistaken this for the movie form, because I think that was the one. Yeah. And of course, he does have a spot for his stamp off to the side. Again, it feels like it can fall off. Actually, no, this feels pretty tight. This feels tighter than Revice's belt slot. Yeah. Well, yet again, Revice SH figure art first came out, and honestly, the joints feel a lot better in this one. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up my Revice I knocked over. I don't know. I don't know, Chad. It's something about like Revice's joints right here, the purple ones. I'm just not a fan of whatever material they used for these parts, because it feels different. It feels like kind of loose over time. It doesn't feel good. So yeah, he's going up there on my... I'll probably put him on the shelf later. Honestly, I might keep demons on my desk. Yeah. Like, honestly, I have to have the limit of how many figures I put on my desk, because if one topples, it's gonna topple. It's gonna be like a domino effect. It topples everything else and probably hit my monitor and crack it or whatever. Because with the really sharp bits. It's like for my secondary monitor, there's like a very faint crack or something. I don't know if it's a crack or scratch, but it's like so faint I just never notice it unless my entire monitor, especially the bottom part, is like white. It just never is, so I just never notice it. So yeah, that's great. All right. Oh, it actually came with a bonus Vice stamp. I did not realize. Oh, it actually came with, I think this is the W's Eagle stamp? Yeah, it actually does. Oh shit. That is actually dope. I'm leaving this in the package. You think I'm going to you think I'm going to let him hold this in his hand? No, I'm not. And as much as I like the phone gun, again, that's like another tiny piece. Like, if it's not connectable or attachable, which I could be wrong, and it is. Actually, you know what? I take that back. He actually does have a secondary spot on his other side hip for another Vice stamp, so I'll leave that there. Dope. Come on. There we go. That's actually neat. You can't really see it on your end. I know you can kind of see it. You can see both Vice stamps on the side of his waist. So yeah, that's dope. That's Kamen Rider Demos. Just, yeah, honestly though, I swear, like, in the next Spider-Verse movie, if we can get, like, I don't know, some sort of, like, really cool tokusatsu, just give us Japanese Spider-Man, please. Please. I don't even know if that movie is going to be, like, a two-parter like they originally said. Because, yeah, didn't they say they was, like, going to make it into a two-parter movie, or are they still doing that? Because from what I've seen of the promotional material, they don't really say. And also, there was an instruction manual, but I was too dumb not to realize. And it just talks about the hands and stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much all the accessories. Alright, I'm putting this away. Alright, well. This is a pretty chill stream, though. Opening up some SH figure arts of Kamen Riders I had on the back burner. Because, you know, I forget and things start to stack on. And then I'm like, hey, you know what? While I'm doing it, I might as well stream myself opening these, because, hey, you customers might be interested in seeing the things I waste my money on. Yeah. You know, I like collecting Kamen Riders I like, based on their design. Okay, so can I fit this in here? I hate when this happens. It's like you're trying to fit it in, but you can't fit in all the way because you know the end of this part is blocking this part. And so you have to, like, physically... Yep, it is. Okay, I can't even see. Is it protruding? No, one of the cardboard pieces had to pop out. Okay, I'm gonna try to put it the opposite side then. Expect a lot of box noises. Packaging pain. Again, it does the same damn. I am going to. Where's that flap? There. Done.
Loud box noises.
Indeed. I'm glad TTS still works. Glad I added that. Okay. Well, we still got a few more minutes before RE4 comes out, so here's what we're gonna do. Lego. Yeah. The only reason I got this Lego set is because I like the Spider-Man minifigure. It has good arm printing. Sadly, it doesn't have the updated leg printing. Also, the artwork, I think wasn't this from like Ultimate Spider-Man or something? I don't know. Anyways, I usually do a Lego set during these live action streams. Like, if you've been here for the other ones, you know last time we did like Lego, I think it was like a Lego Batman set from like the Batman movie, which honestly it's an alright Batman movie. I have no idea what the continuity of DC movies are. Like, it's such a mess compared to Marvel. Like, I heard they canceled that Batgirl movie for tax write-offs, I think. Yeah. And then we're getting the Flash movie, which, yeah, I'm interested. I'm curious about how that one will go. Well, they already give me the vehicle part just off the bat. Yeah, I'm afraid I might scratch up my tablet. Can I put something on this? I don't really have room to put away my tablet. Actually, I'll build it on top of a book. Okay, luckily this book is safe for work, I think. Yeah, it's a book on how to draw clothing. I should be fine. It's a pretty small Lego set, so I figured... It comes with an instruction manual. That's amazing. I don't know, maybe just because I've been doing too many Lego Mario sets. I only did one, but still, it didn't come with instructions. But it's like all the blind boxes of the character things, and those come with instructions. It's crazy. I was tempted on maybe getting the Luigi kit before they go out of stock or stop making them. Because I've been noticing they're starting to get rid of some of the sets, and they're still keeping the starter kits up, but yeah. In due time, they will probably disappear. So luckily this is only a single bag. I must assemble the Spider-Man. Keep all the Lego pieces on the book. There we go. Alright. Gotta say though, this is actually pretty good printing. Yeah, this is actually really good. Where are the blue legs? Okay, that was the Sandman's head. Not bad. Not a bad Lego Spider-Man. I like it. The only issue, it has no leg printing, but I think this was before they did the whole leg printing back then. I think this is an old Lego set. Speaking of Legos, man. So apparently on April 1st, which is kind of funny because April Fools, they're releasing a Lego Indiana Jones set. They're bringing back Lego Indiana Jones. And here's a fun fact. Lego Indiana Jones, the video game, was like my very first video game as a young maiden. And so it's like, here's the thing. I bought like a few Lego sets back then, but sadly most of them were trashed. Though I still had like the Indiana Jones with his like white shirt from Temple of Doom. Surprisingly, that minifigure is still intact. I think I ended up changing out one of the tan arm pieces because it was cracked. But yeah, they made the Sandman. Very cool, actually. I like that unique piece for his sand legs. Why did I pile the pieces on top of the instructions? And of course, he gets his giant. Oh goddamn! I can't stick the web on top of it. I was going to do a funny. Oh wait. Yeah, yeah, we did it. God, yeah. A literal web head. Let's go. I can still be funny with these bits. Alright. Time to build his Spider-Mobile. So you get one of these. Get the blue pieces. Let's see how fast I can build this. Because, you know, I still got like 10 more minutes before RE4 comes out. And I'm going to have to like probably stop stream to go install it, so... Yeah, I probably might put another announcement on the Discord, letting customers know that stream will be back on. But yeah. Oh. You know, actually, kind of funny. I was really debating on if I should play the demo or not. Which, you know, some cases I probably should have, because I know our Resident Evil demos tend to be unique. But I don't know. I think because I was so busy this week doing my illustration works, I just didn't have time to actually, yeah, just do the stream the game. I mean, if I was doing it last week, or whenever the demo came out, I probably could have, but yeah, just didn't have time. I was really contemplating if I should pre-order Deluxe Edition or not, but Deluxe Edition didn't really have much I was interested in. Just a few outfits that I had no interest in using in game. Like, honestly, I don't even know if they are going to give us the original outfits like they've done with the previous remake. They probably might. Or no, that'll probably be an unlockable thing, most likely. Yeah, knowing the game. Because now I think, yeah, because with RE2, which we did play on the channel, feel free to go check it out. I recently updated the playlist on one of my drawing streams because I realized I didn't actually update them for the rest of the RE games. But yeah, feel free to go check that out. I played in a weird order. I think most people usually play Leon first, then Claire, but I did Claire first, then Leon. It's odd, but somehow works out. I wanted to be unique. Alright. Why don't I just have the instructions just laid out like this? You know, like proper Lego instructions? I can just lay this on my apron. How about that? No, I can't. It slips down. There we go. And then this piece right here. Yes. Very nice. I would say it wouldn't matter which one you play first, but then again, everyone has a... Oh yeah, right. I was talking about my order. So pretty much we played Resident Evil 8, then Resident Evil Remake, the first one, on the Nintendo Switch. And then we ended up playing Resident Evil 3. Then we went from 3 to... Was it 7? 7 and then 2? It is an odd order. Oh, that is wonderful. This is... Chat, look. No stickers. No stickers. This is printed. This is printed on. Thank you, Lego. Thank you. I don't have to deal with fucking stickers. Oh my god. I didn't even think about stickers for a second. This is printing. Printing! Oh my god, we got printing! They really are justifying the prices, their high prices. You know, I'll be okay with the high prices Legos are giving us, as long as I don't have to deal with any more stickers, okay? If Lego wants my money, especially with how much they're charging us, yellow piece. Yeah, just don't give us fucking stickers anymore. This music like is kicked in is beautiful. Yeah, if any customers seen my previous model kit streams, boy do I hate stickers. What side do I put it on? Okay. Okay, I put it on the wrong side. Ah. I have to pull this one out. There we go. I'll put these wheels aside. Alright. This is perfect. I wouldn't mind stickers, but I see why you wouldn't want to deal with I mean, if they're going to like increase the price of their Lego sets, then at least let me not deal with stickers. Okay? This is the bane of my existence. There. Oh, fuck. Almost dropped that. Oh. And these go off to the side. Did I miss the part about the flame? I did. Okay, it's a little bit of a flame thruster in the back. I got too excited over the fact that this was printed on. I missed the step. Oh. Is that it for the Spider-Mobile? I think that's it, actually. Really? Wait, really? Oh, that is so odd. Okay, so hear me out, chat. See, look, you see these parts that look like they would go on the front of the vehicle, but no, they... What? This doesn't make any sense. Look at that. Why the fuck does that go in the back? What? This... The most appealing part of the fucking wheel. And this goes in the back? What? Oh, I guess? This doesn't look right. I don't like this. I could change it, though. I could. That looks better. I feel like that was a mistake on whoever decided to design this set. I feel like they accidentally put the wheels backwards. Like, it's even on the box. Like, goddamn. Okay, and I'll put the web head. I see where the pieces are. I'm knocking shit over with these sleeves. Okay, one thing I gotta say though. Arm printing. It's a bit too dark. It literally feels a bit too dark. You can kind of see it. I don't know if you can see it in the light. Yeah, that arm printing is way too dark, actually. Holy shit. Who the fuck messed that up? Okay, webhead. Oh. Yeah. In his vehicle. Oh, fuck. Okay. Time to make Sandman's bait. Man, this is the first time building with these sleeves, actually. I'm starting to realize my issue. Okay, so you have the piece like this. Also, I think Ari set. Man, I should really stop knocking shit over. Oh my god. Ah. RE4 just came out. Nah, I think I need to restart Steam to see it. Anyways. Hmm. Okay, is that a stud shooter? Oh, I get it. It's like a sand. Oh, I see. It's like a little launching thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna have these to be attached at least to the side or something. There's no way I'm gonna launch like little pieces around my space. I like how they like mentioned don't throw it at people's eyes. It's like yeah, yeah. We didn't get these warnings on the back of Nerf boxes. Yeah, I used to have one of those Nerf guns that was a disc. Yeah, I might actually shot someone in the eye with that when I was young. Oh. Okay, I gotta say though, looks pretty nice. Wait, does Sandman actually go on the... Oh, wait, does he? Oh, wait, okay. Oh, you're supposed to put these right here. That would make sense. But yeah, I like these smaller Lego sets. Maybe I'll get more of those. Like, I've heard they've been having more smaller Lego Minecraft sets. So yeah, okay. My Steam opening. Steam went down. No, okay, now it's getting on. Okay, there we go. No, are we? Hold on, how much time does the game have left? Game unlocks in approximately less than an hour. Okay, well, it seems like we have more time to mess around, so that's great. I'm probably gonna come back over here while my live action self goes and cleans everything for me. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you customers enjoyed that live action segment where I ended up knocking stuff down with my physical maid sleeves. My live action maid sleeves. Yeah. Honestly, I could really care less about the boxes that come with my Legos. Like, unless it's a really big Lego box, I don't care. Also, if I ever do plan for bigger Lego sets, I'm gonna have to like clear my desk space for it. Yeah. And besides, there's like so many like ripped off stickers on this box. Looks like you got it on sale. I mean, honestly, I bought this Spider-Man Lego set from like a really cheap. It was like what, $10 or something on eBay. Yeah, I was lucky. Also, I was surprised, like with the new Lego Indiana Jones movie and stuff. I'm surprised that the minifigures didn't go up in price because I was actually able to secure. Because I didn't actually own one of the like yeah, on the topic of Lego Indiana Jones, I didn't actually own one of the original ones with the jacket, and so I was curious on eBay to see if they actually had any that were still left, and yeah, surprisingly there were still some really good ones that were left. So I was like, oh hey, might as well get that because I totally may or may not be buying that really expensive Lego diorama set of Raiders of the Lost Ark. That honestly, they actually did an update to Indiana Jones's Lego model, and I have mixed feelings about the new how do I say, the new headpiece. It's kind of like a mixture of the hair and the head combined together. It's odd, but I can see why they did it to be unique or something. So yeah, it'd be interesting if we get a new Lego game though. Like I said, first Lego Indiana Jones game was my first ever video game, right next to Brain Age. Funny enough. This is like, oh, you could buy 2 games back then. One was like the smart one to fool your parents, thinking that you're going to be uh, learning on your DS, and the other one was just some dumb Lego game. And I never actually played the console version. It's funny because I actually did grab the game on PC, but yeah. Maybe I'll try that out for a stream one of these days. I think your customers will like that. But yeah, only came with like one extra piece. All right. Well, I can't actually use this axle piece anywhere. Okay then. Anyways. Yeah, I think well, okay, surprisingly, Resident Evil 4, it's not out yet. That is odd. Less than, I'm going to guess it'll be out in maybe like half an hour or something. Mayhaps. Okay, well that's it for the live action segments. I did have an Ultraman figurine I was going to open, but I think I'll leave that off to the side for now and for another day. Because I'm going to have to figure out, yeah, figurine space. Maybe let's go install another shelf. But yeah, yes, install another shelf right now on stream, and customer will hear nothing but me like hitting the hammer against the wall. Okay, anyway, that's it.